Imagine a generation of children growing up inside a digital simulation. They do not look up. They do not look at each other. They look down. Right now, a massive friction is fracturing modern society. It is the clash between traditional human development and modern technology. We are witnessing the birth of the digital childhood, but society is fighting back. A massive wave of total cell phone bans is sweeping through K-12 public schools worldwide. Is this a necessary rescue mission? Or is social media addiction officially a public health crisis that schools simply cannot fix? Today, we look into the death of the smartphone in schools and why this debate triggers extreme parental anxiety and fierce student pushback. To understand the school bans, we must first understand the modern digital childhood. For the first time in human history, children are growing up with a portal to the entire world in their pockets. Algorithms designed by the world's smartest engineers are fighting daily for their attention. This is not just a case of kids being kids. Psychologists warn that constant notifications have completely rewired developing brains. The average teenager now receives over 200 notifications a day. Their attention spans are fragmented into 15-second intervals. When these students walk into a classroom, teachers are expected to compete with these hyperstimulating algorithms. It is a battle the teachers are losing. Every single day, this loss of control has driven public schools to a breaking point. The core debate has shifted from how we integrate technology to how we completely ban it. School districts across the globe are passing absolute zero-tolerance phone policies. No phones in class. No phones at lunch. No phones in the hallways. The results from early adopting schools are shocking. Principals report an immediate decrease in cyberbullying during the school day. Vandalism fueled by viral internet challenges has dropped. More importantly, human noise has returned to the hallways. Students started talking to each other again. On paper, it looks like a perfect victory. But beneath the surface, a fierce resistance is growing. You might think the biggest pushback comes from the students, but the loudest complaints often come from the parents. This is where high parental anxiety takes over. We live in an era of hyperparenting and constant safety concerns. Parents ask one terrifying question: what if there is an emergency? In a world with rising school safety crises, parents demand a direct line of communication to their children. They reject the idea of their child's phone being locked away in a secure pouch during a disaster. The students have their own arguments. They claim that total bans do not teach real-world responsibility. They argue that the real world is fully digital. By banning phones entirely, schools are failing to teach students how to manage their digital lives healthily. Instead of fixing the addiction, critics say schools are just masking the symptoms for 7 hours a day. This brings us to the ultimate question: is social media addiction officially a public health crisis? Many health experts say yes. They compare the smartphone to the early days of big tobacco. The device itself is not the enemy. The problem is the predatory design of the software inside it. Banning phones in K-12 public schools might act as a temporary shield, but it highlights a much larger societal failure. We have allowed the digital childhood to replace physical reality. The death of the smartphone in schools is not just a policy change. It is an emergency intervention for the human mind. But what do you think? Should schools ban phones entirely, or are they crossing a line? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives.